Friends, what will be your tool to fight the battle? How many of you want to become a unique you? How many of you? How many of you want to be unique you? How many of you? Slowly hands are going up. Slowly. Okay. So, if you want to be a unique, you have to fight. 1 minute. Okay. You have to fight the hardest battle, what I said. So, what is the tool you use? Criteria for achievement of the youth, that is unique you want to be. When I studied all the unique people, about 15 people I studied, scientists, technologists, literary workers, religious people, all of them when I study, they have 4 unique qualities. Why they are unique? Because they had 4 unique qualities. Number one, remember I am going to ask you, you have to hear carefully. Number 1 was they all had a great aim in life. Number 1, great aim in life. All the people, unique people, they had a great, not small aim, great aim. Number 2, continuously they acquire the knowledge. Acquire the knowledge through great books. Acquire the knowledge through great teachers. Number 2 was continuously acquiring the knowledge. Number 3, of course, hard work. You have to sweat, even though I am delayed. You are all sitting here, you are nice people. Third one is hard work. Hard work, sweat. Fourth one, perseverance. Any work, science work you do, technology work you do, or any work you do, there will be a problem. Problem should not become your master. You should become the master of the problem, defeat the problem, and succeed. It's called perseverance. What are the 4th point? Perseverance. First one, to be a unique person. Number 1, great aim. Number 2, very good acquiring the knowledge. Number 3, hard work. Number 4, perseverance. That is, you are not afraid of the problem. If you have, definitely you are going, you will be now you know how the unique personalities got evolved, and also you realize how to transform yourself into unique you. And above all, what you need, a willpower and confidence that you can achieve the great deeds. In this connection, let me recall a famous poem written 13th century by Persian Sufi poet Jalaluddin Rumi. Will you repeat with me, all of you? All of you girls, boys, you are going to repeat with me. Ready? Wings to fly. Wings to fly. You are not eaten for 3 days. Wings to fly. I am born with potential. I am born with goodness and trust. I am born with ideas and dreams. I am born with greatness. I am born with confidence. I am born with wings. I am born with wings. So, I am not meant for crawling. I am not meant for crawling. Because I have wings. I will fly. I will fly. I will fly. How many of you will fly? So friends, my message to you young friends is that education gives you wings to fly. Education gives you wings to fly. Achievement comes out of fire in our subconscious mind that I will win. So each one of you assembled here, elsewhere, will have wings of fire. The wings of fire will indeed lead to knowledge, which will make you to fly. How many of you want to become a scientist, engineer? Scientist, engineer, how many of you? How many of you want to become a scientist, engineer? Okay, large number. Okay, down. Okay. Down, 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 down. Now tell me, how many of you want to become bureaucrats, IAS officers? IAS officers. Oh, okay. How many of you want to become teachers? Teachers. Teachers. Very good, very good. Let me share with you some experiences. Now look up, there is a big light here, there's a light here. When you see the light and bulb, whom do you remember? Whom do you remember? Light and bulb. Very good. The girls are very responsive. Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison, for his unique contribution toward the invention of electric bulb and his electric lighting system, we remember him because he is unique. Now friends, every day in your Marcus institution, aircraft will passing through. When you see the aircraft, whom do you remember? Wright brothers, yes, you are right. Two Wright brothers who flew the aircraft when people said it's not possible. 1903, Wright brothers flew the aircraft. Now, all of you have got mobile telephone in the home, and you have a regular telephone in the phone. When the phone rings, telephone ring. Very good. Alexa. Now that's a competition. Okay. Alexander Graham Bell discovered in 1885 telephone. At that time, he did not have a laboratory to build a telephone. He built the laboratory in his brain, okay? In his brain. So friends, now I'm going to tell you about an Indian scientist. He was traveling 1930s from London to Calcutta. When he was traveling, one evening, sun was shining. Then the sky was blue, horizon was blue, and sea was blue. He asked a question, why sky is blue and why the sea is blue when sun is shining one evening? That question, he worked very hard. And for 4 years in Calcutta, then he got a Nobel Prize. Okay? Who is that? Very good, C.V. Raman. Very good. C.V. Raman got his Nobel Prize for scattering of light. There was one lady who got 2 Nobel Prizes. Only lady in the history, that is Madame Curie, got the Nobel Prize for discovering the radium and also characterizing twice he got the Nobel Prize. Now friends, similarly a great mathematician was discovered by Hardy, Cambridge University. He was unique for his discovery on the number theory. He is known throughout the world. Can you think of? Srinivasa Ramanujan. So friends, now I want to tell you, when I said light, shining, bulb, immediately you said Thomas Alva Edison. Children said Thomas Alva Edison. When I said aircraft flying, you can think of Wright brothers. When telephone bell rings, you can think of Alexander Graham Bell. And the number theory, immediately you are reminded of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Scattering of light, you remember Sir C.V. Raman. And the 2 Nobel Prize winner, you remember the Madame Curie. Now why you are remembering? Why you are remembering these people? Can you tell me why you are remembering? I said light, immediately you can remember. I said telephone, you can remember. Backspectral light, you can remember. Why? What makes you to remember? What makes you to remember? Speak. They are special people. They are unique people. They are unique people. The question is whether you want to be unique. Question is whether you want to be unique. Friends, so far I have met 15 million youth in India and abroad in a decade's time. I learned every youth wants to be unique. That is you. But the world all around you is doing its best day and night to make you just than everybody else. Every youth wants to be unique, but day and night, everybody else working against you to make you everybody else. So don't fall for that prey. Now, the challenge, my young friends, is that if you want to be unique, you have to fight the hardest battle which any human being can ever imagine to fight, and never stop fighting until you arrive at your destined place, that is unique you,